Hey YouTube world, it's me, Coco. Excuse me. Finally here with a video. I know it's been forever. Like forever. But anyways, yeah, I know it's been forever. I am pregnant with baby number 3. So for 3, almost 4 months, I've been dealing with sickness, morning sickness. Like I couldn't do nothing. I could barely sleep. I definitely didn't eat. Like, it was just terrible. But I'm finally back here with a video. Excuse me, y'all. I kind of feel like I got burped, but it won't come out. But anyways, I'm back here with a video. And today's video is the ugly truth about being a mom that no one tells you about, okay? Now, let me say this as a disclosure. Y'all know I love my children, right? I don't want y'all to take what I have to say and make it seem like I love my children any less. For those of you who follow my Instagram, you know how much I love and value my children, okay? So let me make that shit clear. Just because I talk about what it is that I go through being a young mother does not mean that I love my kids any less, okay? My love for them is the reason why I'm still living, honestly speaking. But yeah, into the video we go. Mind y'all, I am only 25 going on 26, right? So I am a young mother. I'm very young. I mean, I'm grown, I'm legal, you know, I'm doing the shit out this motherfucker, but I'm young nonetheless. So I have a lot of growing, I have a lot of healing, I have a lot of learning. And to do that while having babies, it's a lot. But at the same time, I don't want to wait until I'm 30, 40, 50 to have no children either. So yeah, you know how when people talk about having babies, they talk about how hard it is financially and how hard it is, and how you lose your life when you have babies. But what they don't tell you is the mental aspect of having babies. So when I had Momo, I was cool. Everything was fine, you know. It took some adjusting, but it was pretty cool. When I had Hideko, that's when everything changed. That's when I went through prenatal depression and postpartum depression. And here I am, pregnant again with baby number 3, still going through depression. And guess what? I don't have no help. I don't have no family I can call to come get the children. I don't have no friends. You know, I don't have no spousal support. And to all the people who, I'll watch your kids. First of all, half of y'all some motherfucking snakes. Let's be honest. Let's call it spade a spade. Half of y'all some motherfucking snakes. So I'm not about to sit up here and pretend like I'm going to give my children to y'all. Cut the bullshit. Like, y'all just added on to my depression because y'all just making me remember why I don't have friends. Why I don't fuck with none of y'all. Like, y'all some snakes. I'm not about to. I can't trust you with a secret. What makes you think I'm going to trust you with my life? Like, me letting you watch my children for even 5 minutes is me putting my life in your hands. Like, literally. Like, something happens to them. Like, no words. But yeah, this shit is really hard, y'all. Like, I always say I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. Like, I done been suicidal for like years, since 2018. Yeah, like the end of 2018, and here it is, 2020. And I still feel the same way. How I'm surviving, I don't even know. So, since I've been depressed, I didn't really have suicide attempts because my thing is, if I die, who's going to take my children? You know? So it's really best if I stay alive for the sake of them. but I have suicidal thoughts often. No, I don't think about harming my children. That's one thing I don't think about. Don't think about harming them, and I don't harm them. I just be wanting it in my own life. Like, my thing was, when I was pregnant with Hideko, I was moving from place to place with toxic people, and the shit was bush. Like, I was trying to grow as a person. Like, I'm trying to grow as a person, and every time I move with somebody, it was like they was holding me back. All people want to do is argue and blame you for stuff and stuff like that. And it'd be it's the same people who always, oh, if you need help, I'll help you, just ask for help, and all this good stuff. But they can't even live right. And I'm not talking about, just being insane. I'm talking about, like, who wants to argue all the time? Like, I understand we stress, but understand you grown and I'm grown. You can't treat me like a child. I can't treat you like a child, And then the thing that really blows me most about it is, one, I be wanting to get help, but I can't get help if I don't have alone time to even really take advantage of the help. And then two, people just be talking trash. Like, how they say it takes a village to raise a child, but it be a own village that be talking trash about you. And it's like, what type of village are you? Like, this is why I can't ask you for nothing. This is why I don't rely on you for nothing, because you the same person. If I be like, oh, cousin, can you watch my child? They either gonna come up with some lame excuse of why they can't watch your child, or they gonna throw it in your face about that time when they watched your child. Like, I literally, since I've had both of them, I've only got rid of them once for my birthday. Since I had Momo, I got rid of Momo. When I had just Momo, I got rid of her like twice. Outside of school, I got rid of her twice. Other than that, I have them 24/7, y'all. 24/7. Can y'all imagine how much that weighs on your mental? Like, there's so much stuff I want to do. There's so much stuff I want to accomplish. And I can't do nothing having my children with me 24/7. Like, if you ask me what I like to do right now, I can't tell you. If you were to ask me who I am as a person outside of being a mom, I can't tell you. If you were to ask me when I'm free, the answer is never. If you ask me where the father at, I can't tell you, because he always say he working. Where's my mother at? I mean, she here, but she always act like she can't watch my kids. And these her grandkids. But me and her have a strange relationship anyway, so I'm not even surprised. My father, I don't trust him. Their father's parents, they dead. So who can I really trust? I don't have any friends, and then the people who claim they're my friends are snakes. Like, they done me so wrong so many times behind my back and don't even realize I'm hip. But yet and still, oh, if you want me to watch your children, I'll take them for you. All you have to do is ask. No, that is a dead mission. I will rather continue to be depressed than to let somebody I don't trust watch my children. And that's being honest. I'm sorry, y'all, I have to keep pausing. Like, this is something that I'm still going through. So it's very emotional for me. And it's too early in my YouTube career to really just be crying in the camera. Like, even though I believe in 100% transparency, I feel like it's still too early, But anyways, I'm here to share my story. So back to my story. So I've been dealing with my children's father since I was like 18, right? And we had our first baby when I was 22. I got pregnant at 21. And my thing about the whole situation is he trapped me into getting pregnant. Like, yes, I consented to sex, and yes, we had protected sex, but he did something with the condom to where I ended up getting pregnant, right? And my thing is, he knew that I didn't believe in abortions, and yet he didn't tell me until, I found out. Like, I was 5.5 weeks when I found out I was pregnant with Mama, and he didn't tell me until then. Like, I feel like as a man, he should have told me, like, off bucks, like, the condom popped, I don't know what you want to do. You might be pregnant, you might not be pregnant, because if I would have known that the condom popped, I would have taken a plan B, because I didn't want no children. Like, I knew for a fact that I don't have a support system. Like, my family literally used to put me out every chance they get. So what makes you think I want to bring a child into that situation? So anyways, I found out I was pregnant and I kept the baby. And honestly speaking, I was a bitter baby mother. Like, wholeheartedly a bitter baby mother, because you lied and you trapped me. You inflicted your views of life on me and didn't even give me a choice. But when I let him into my life or whatever, he was doing good. He was coming to see us. He was giving us money. And he was doing good even when I had Hideko. It was like after Hideko, things started going left. As far as, and it wasn't like ASAP after I had Hideko. It was like a little while after it was like a while after I had Hideko. And he blamed it on his career change, because he was working one thing when I was pregnant with Mama, and then he switched to another thing when I was pregnant with Hideko. And his thing was he wanted to spend more time with the family, and he wanted, all this good family stuff. But I'm trying to figure out where that family stuff at. But we was having problems in our relationship, and I'm, of course, trying to work through it. So at one point, I had enough of the relationship. So I asked the universe literally for a clear sign. Like, if me and him really meant to be together, like, let me know, because I'm tired of this shit with him. Like, I'm tired of him, thinking money gonna fix everything. I'm tired of him thinking he don't have to come around because he's busy working. Like, I'm tired of him just putting all the children responsibility on me when I'm not even the one who wanted children in the first place. Like, it's just not fair. So then after I asked the universe that question, lo and behold, I wound up getting pregnant again. So again, in the beginning of pregnancy, like, he was doing what he was supposed to do. He was coming, he was bringing money, he was, coming to get the girls, like, he was doing shit. And here I am again, halfway through pregnancy, and it's back to the same old shit. Like, I don't understand. Like, you wanted this family oh so bad, and yet you stuck this family on the person who don't want it. And the biggest part about the depression is it's really hard to fight when you don't have time to focus on fighting. You have to just be a mommy all day, every day. And it's to the point where I'm starting to resent him. Like, I got to the point where, like, I used to, like, he's the only person I talk to. And I cried out for help to him. And he's, speak of all the spiritual stuff. And it's like, okay, I believe in spiritual stuff, But at the end of the day, this is my reality. At the end of the day, I am depressed. At the end of the day, I do like this. At the end of the day, I am stuck with this. At the end of the day, like this, that, and the third, like this is my reality. Like all the spiritual work that I'm doing, yeah, it's cool and it does keep me distracted for a while, but it doesn't change what my reality is. Like I said, I'm at the point where I resent him, but I don't want to get to the point where I resent my children for the shit that he's done. I don't want to resent my children for my own mistakes, you know? Like, that shit is hard to think about. Like, I cry almost every day because I don't want to get to that point, y'all. Like, y'all don't understand. People don't understand. People don't understand what it's like to do this parenting thing by yourself. Like, literally no support system whatsoever. Like, I wish I could call somebody up and say, can y'all come get my kids for a while? You know? Like, I'm one of them people. I understand everybody got a life. So I don't try to, you know, push what I need on other people. And I too understand that other people do get depressed and other people, you know, do have their mental issues that they got to deal with. So like I said, I still don't try to put my stuff on them, you know. But this is what people don't tell you about. People don't tell you about the depressed side that you get. They just talk about how your life ends. And it don't even end. Like, honestly speaking, if it wasn't for me being depressed, y'all, like, my life transformed for the better. Like, I'm telling y'all, like, my eating habits has changed for the better. Of course, minus me being pregnant because I'm having cravings. You know, like, I'm really on a spiritual journey. Like I have something to believe in. I have something to love. Like, I have something to look forward to, y'all. Like, before I had kids, like, yeah, life was fun, but I was just going with the motions, like, wherever life take me. Like, now I have to plan stuff out, and it's not only planning for me, it's planning for my children, it's planning for my future children. Like, my life, honestly, outside of depression, has changed for the better. Like, I'm working on starting my own life coaching business, you know. I done made my LLC, you know. I'm really close with my children. You know, if I wasn't depressed, I would really be happy with the way my life is going right now. And that's some honest truth, you know. People also talk about the financial part of being pregnant, of having children. But my thing about finances is that shit don't mean nothing. Because one, people put finances over their kids all the time, and you see how their kids turn out. And even if they don't, finances still don't mean nothing. Like, you can have $8 billion today, and literally 5 minutes you can lose all of that money. Like, my biggest thing is when you find out you pregnant, or as a guy, when you find out that you got a girl pregnant, like, my biggest thing is to heal, y'all. Like, that's my biggest recommendation. Like, when I was pregnant with Momo and I was working on healing, my life was really, really okay. I think really my depression really kicked in once I moved back. Well, once I let my mother back into my life. Like, I didn't necessarily never cut her out, but, you know, we wasn't really talking, you know. And I'm not saying my mother is a bad person, but our relationship isn't good. And then she has her own stuff that she goes through. And I feel that, like, even if we was living together, we don't even have to talk together. Just for us being in the same room, the same household, I felt her energy. Like, main example, I'm not really a depressed person. And granted, things are getting better now that I got my own place. But I'm not really a depressed person. Like, I'm really a happy-go-lucky person. But when I was living with my mother, that's when depression really kicked my ass the most. Another example, I'm good with saving money. Before I moved back with my mother, like, I wasn't even working, y'all. I was able to go to Miami. Like I was able to go to Miami, and I still had money saved, and I was still buying stuff that me and Mama wanted. Granted, I'm a Virgo, y'all, so I'm good with money. Period. Like I know how to save money. I know how to put money here. I put money there. I know how to shop for the cheap. You know, like I know how to do that stuff. So that's why I had money saved up. Yeah, I had money saved. I had money to spend. Like y'all, like I legit had emergency spending account, a regular spending account, not account, but section. I had spend on what we need, like like everyday stuff. Spend on what we want. Like I'm legit good with money, but my mother, on the other hand, she isn't really good with saving money. And that's why they say you gotta watch who you with, because their energy real life run off on you. Like you become who you hang around with. That's why I stay by myself, because I ain't no snake. Y'all not about to give me no snake energy. Like I got goals I'm wanna accomplish, and I'm trying to stick to them goals. Like I'm telling y'all, watch who you with. And yeah, being a mom, it's not really it's not a bad thing, y'all. It's really not a bad thing. It's just that depression. If you not really ready for that depression will really kick your ass. If you don't have a support system, that depression will really kick your ass. If you didn't plan on having kids, that depression will kick your ass. Like shit is real out here. But that's the ugly truth about being a mom. My personal experience. If y'all want to share y'all personal experience, y'all can always DM me on Instagram, and I will be more than glad to hear it. And if y'all want advice, I will be more than glad to give y'all advice, because here I am making it through it. Like I said, I've been depressed since 2018. It's 2020. I'm still here. I'm still smiling. Yes, I cry, but we all need a good cry every now and then, right? So yeah, that's the end of this video. Y'all want to see my little ones? They going night night. But yeah, though, leave in the comment section what y'all think about this video, and whatever y'all want me to talk about, let me know. Sorry for this recent pausing y'all. Like my iPhone is crappy. Talk about some low storage space. But anyways, yeah, let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all want to hear. And thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being interested. Interested. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much.